Tonight's Made in Maryland report, bedding, linens, and lingerie. Yolanda Vasquez discovers how one local store is still going strong after 30 years.
They've been Maryland's source for linens for over 26 years, and Linens and Lingerie is definitely living up to their reputation by continuing to provide some of the most exquisite linens in all of Baltimore. Joining me now to talk about this fascinating store is Blair Frankie. She is the owner of Linens and Lingerie. How are you?
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you as well. You know, you've been in business for almost 30 years. This is my first time here, and the minute I walked into the store, I said, wow, she's got so much great stuff. For folks who've never been here, tell us a little bit about the store.
Well, my mother opened the business 27 years ago, basing it on a beautiful store on Howard Street that handled linens, sleepwear. They went out of business in 1983. She thought Baltimore needs a store like this again. So our specialty is bed, bath, and table linens of all varieties. They can be custom made if you have a large dining room table. If you have a 24-inch mattress, we can get you sheeting to fit your bedding. We can do custom designs, as well as we have beautiful sleepwear, robes, nightgowns, pajamas, and a children's department with traditional smocked children's clothes as well as children's bedding.
And the giftware we can't forget, right?
And the giftware, absolutely, the giftware. Beautiful soaps and almost anything you'd need for the bath, for hostess gifts, anything like that.
Nice selection of things. So let's talk about customizing stuff, because that seems to be really big for your business. And you've got some samples right here. Let's take a look-see here and give an idea of what folks might come in for.
We work probably with about 20 to 25 different linen manufacturers. Here's a sample of some of our prints, just to show you
what they look like.
What they look like, how everything is designed to coordinate and in different colorways. And these would be the prints and coverlets that you could get for your bed sheeting.
And so if somebody's looking for something specific color-wise, this is an example of what they can use. You can customize it, okay. And then monogramming is big for you guys. I'm going to pull this little sample book over here.
Monogramming and custom embroidery. We work with a lot of designers, as well as our regular customers who might bring in fabric samples in their bedroom, and we would coordinate with embroidery to their fabrics.
Very, very, very nice. Now, you were saying that the difference between coming here and getting this done, or, you know, Bed Bath & Beyond, let's just say, what are the main differences?
Well, all of our monogramming and embroidery is hand-guided as opposed to computer-generated. So you can really get the detail. You can get different color variations.
Very clean.
And it's very clean and a much prettier, I think, form of monogramming and embroidery.
And you can do the same thing with the towels, and you've got some examples
here. We
can
do the same thing with the towels. This is a custom monogram that you may not be able to see it, but is actually shaded in 2 shades of gray.
Yeah, you can see a little on the edges there. That's quite exquisite. And then you have another one there that's got the same kind of color.
And over here, this is actually, I believe, 4 or 5 colors.
Right.
That was done for someone's bathroom in that color range.
Very, very nice. And then that monogramming carries over into some of the pillows.
This would be something a little simpler. You could do something as simple just as a couple of 2-line design. We could do monograms as small as a ½ an inch and up to 14 inches.
And then here's another one here. This is just a design you can put on a pillow?
This is a design that comes already on a pillow, coordinates with sheeting as well, if you like.
Okay, and since we're still on designs, last pillow that we'll pull out, making me want to go to sleep here.
The biggest one.
Right.
This is actually, we do it for all sizes. This is done for our crib in our children's department. It coordinates, it's all custom embroidery, custom colors, and coordinates with a crib skirt with the same elephant design.
Very nice. So when I see all of this kind of customized work, I immediately start to think a little more pricey. Talk to me about your price points and whether or not that's true, or what you've done.
Our price points, I would say, are comparable with any department store. You can go very high-end, up to 1,000 thread count sheet, down to an easy care sheet. The difference with us, we carry everything you'd want in all price points, from custom down to just pretty much standard.
That's what you said. You've been very price friendly over the years, and in this tough economic times, you have to consider that.
We have to. Yes.
Well, Blair, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking with you.
It's been a pleasure.
Grab a hold of that pillow. Thank you for showing us around. We appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
Yes, we do. And if you'd like to find out more information about linens and lingerie, just log on to our website at mpt.org and click on Your Money and Business. All right, that'll wrap it up from Ruxton. Jeff, I'm going to send it back to you in the studio.